This is Let's Talk About It. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Let's Talk About It. I'm your host, T. Pablo. Let's Talk About It is on DetroitHotRadio.com. Tonight we have a new recording artist from Detroit. We bring on new artists from time to time to talk about their careers and where they're trying to go, and we're trying to help them get there. We have Lamar Anthem, and Lamar Anthem is a 2017 Detroit Black Music Awards recording artist recipient, and he's also DetroitHotRadio.com's recording artist award winner. So this is going to be really, really nice. But first, we're going to take a short pause for station identification, and we'll be right back after this.
It's a new day for Detroit radio. It's internet radio. Make sure you're streaming in your car. Detroit Hot Radio. Music from all your favorites, like Uncle Charlie.
Good evening, caller. What's your name and where you calling from?
From Detroit. It's Lamar Anthem.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, we got Lamar Anthem. It's good. We were just talking about you, Lamar. We talked about the fact that you are a 2017 Detroit Black Music Award recording artist winner. We're so proud of you, brother. Your music is hot. Andrea, you still there?
I'm still here.
Say hi to Lamar.
Hey, Lamar.
Hey, Andrea.
We must have lost P-Dot. But anyway, Lamar, I've known you a long time. I've been in a few situations where the atmosphere, you had to adjust yourself. I saw how you did that. You're a complete showman. How long have you been in the entertainment industry?
I've been in the entertainment industry about, I would say about 10 years now. 10 good years, long years.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. You're a young man. You got 20 more, 30 more years, whatever. I don't know how long you might live. Some people do it till they die. Some people do it and quit it. But however long you want to do it, you probably can do it, man. Do it well. When did you first start recording music?
I first started recording music in Detroit, Michigan, home at the disc studio. Matter of fact, the famous disc.
Now, we don't have a good connection. Are you on a speakerphone or something, or?
No, in the area that I'm in.
Okay.
Hear me now.
Yeah, it's fading. But go ahead. We'll try to hang in there. Go ahead.
Yes, I first started recording in the disc studio off 9 Miles over there in Warren.
Oh, yeah, I know it. Mm-hmm.
And I've been recording there ever since. They had this sound.
So, how did you get started in the entertainment industry?
Believe it or not, I was coming home from. I was in school. I was coming home on a visit, and my uncle actually took me to my first open mic night at a bar and grill. That's when I started. I heard people sing, and I never knew I had it because I used to be a rapper before that. And they just called my name, wanted me to get on the mic. I had butterflies. That was the first time I ever had butterflies. So I sung my first song, didn't even know I had it until I got some cheering, and I've been singing ever since.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You did grow up in Detroit, right?
Yes, I grew up in Detroit.
What school did you go to?
I went, my elementary school was Pastor Elementary, off 8 Mile, Illinois, yes. I went to middle school at Bovian, and I went to high school at Mumford.
Oh, my God. I grew up on 8 Mile in Wyoming, man.
Oh, yeah.
8 Mile in Wyoming, man. That's where I grew up at, in the township.
Oh, over in the township.
Yeah. So how many CDs do you have on your belt now?
I have two EPs, and I have 3 singles, which I'm working on my full album now.
So, in the music, how has the music business been treating you? I had heard that you had moved to Atlanta for a while and came back. How has it been in the music industry for you?
Oh, it's all about who you get to meet and who you know.
Of course, yeah.
I went out there to, try to rub elbows with people in the industry out there. I met a couple of people, and while I was there, Keith Washington had called me about, he was doing something with Shantae Moore.
Yeah.
He was doing something with her, and called me over there, and I went over there and, watched their things, and we rubbed shoulders. He introduced me to people. It was my first time in Atlanta, so that was pretty nice.
Okay. We're going to get into some of your music. Okay, because I know that's what the people want to hear. They want to hear us keep talking. They want to hear some music. This one song that I like is your #1 hit, but we're not going to play that first. We want to save that. We're going to get into some of your other music. Cheat on You is currently blowing up the charts, so we're going to listen to some stuff that you may be coming out with or not. You heard it first here on Detroit Hot Radio. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a song called Next to Me by Lamar Anthem. Yeah. And we'll be right back after this. Yeah, that's real sweet. I really like that song, man. How did you come up with that one? I mean, obviously I can hear it. No, but go ahead, tell us. Go ahead, tell us how you come.
Well, actually, I'm like the ballroom.
Before you go there, that's what I was thinking. I swear to God, I was thinking this is a badass ballroom song. I really was, man. I kid you not.
Yeah, so ballroom, and that's my thing. And I was looking forward to making a ballroom jam where everybody could ballroom. So basically, I was searching for some music that was ballroom material. That's what I came up with when I heard the music. That's what you hear.
Hey, you got that ballroom groove. I know that. In the studio, do you do your own mixing and mastering?
No, my say so into it. I let the engineer do all that. And I come out and we listen to it, and I ask him where he hearing it that can be different, and I give some of my pointers what I think could be different, and we try it out. Me and the engineer both.
When you were in Atlanta, did it go well for you? When you came back to Detroit, how that worked out for you in Atlanta?
It did well. I had made a couple of connections, and I went to Florida from one of the connections.
Okay.
So, and I came back here. I came back here for the group that I'm in, the theatrics. I want to see how this one run, being with a group. A vocal group, they have a lot to teach.
We got another song we want to get into. This song is called You Ain't Seen Nothing. Cheat on you? Somebody said they want to hear cheat on you. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Lamar's #1 hit that won the 2017 Black Music Awards, Never Cheat on You. We'll be right back after this.
Giving me all I need, and I ain't even hitting. Giving up all of me is a hell of a decision. Baby, can't you see? Don't you like the way I make my ends meet? It's really a part of me that I don't care to part with you with it. I peep it every time, and I see it in your eyes that you wanna fuss and fight, like everything I'm doing ain't right. Girl, stop crying all the time and fighting your own mind, 'cause I don't wanna lose you for it. All I wanna do is move forward. Just know, because I love you, girl, I'll never cheat on you. Because I love you, girl, I'll never cheat on you. When women sit next to me, you know you shouldn't be tripping. When they look at your man, they see crib, money, cars, and a living. Well, I belong to you. I can't believe you can't see it's plain. Bringing up all these rules. You need to stop, girl, you all in your feelings. I peep it all the time, and I see it in your eyes that you wanna fuss and fight, like everything I'm doing ain't right. Girl, stop crying all the time and fighting your own mind, 'cause I don't wanna lose you for it. All I wanna do is move forward. Just know, because I love you, girl, I'll never cheat on you. Because I love you, girl, I'll never cheat on you. I peep it all the time, and I see it in your eyes that you wanna fuss and fight, like everything I'm doing ain't right. Girl, stop crying all the time and fighting your mind, 'cause I don't wanna lose you for it. All I wanna do is move forward. Just
Nice, nice, nice. Got me rocking in my seat.
Thank you, thank you.
So how did you come up with that song? What were you going through, brother?
And like any man that write a song about a woman.
That was my favorite song.
Uh-oh. Andrea?
That was my favorite song.
Oh, your favorite song?
Yeah.
That's one of mine for my feelings in that.
Oh, yeah, you did. That's why it's a great song.
Yeah, Lamar, how did you come up with that song? Now, go ahead.
Well, actually, being in this business, if you're in a relationship, it takes a lot of time away from the one that you're with, and when you ain't spending time with your significant other one, things get to playing in their head, and they start fighting. They start fighting with themselves. You know how it goes. You ain't spending time with them. They like, well, spending time with, and not understanding, that you got to be about your business. It ain't about everything ain't about a woman and a man. Life is about business too, because you have to make your money to survive.
It could be a tumultuous thing to try to be an artist, the hectic life of an artist, and then trying to, as we say in the business, break it down and do the father and the husband and stuff. Even brothers and sisters sometimes can be. So I understand. When you won the music awards, how did that make you feel?
Well, it made me feel good. That I have some people that's supporting my music and love what I do. I love to give out to them my feelings and good aspects on life and positive situations, and I like that they like it. So it made me feel real good.
Yeah. You hope you're going to win, of course. You wish you win, all that, but you really don't know. And when they call your name,
right,
something happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's oh my Lord. Heartbeat beating fast, when they be like, and the winner is, heartbeat going like,
and then when they call your name.
Oh my, it's like, it's a feeling like no other. It's just, it's like a sheet of feel good just cover your whole body.
You may go on to do Grammys and all that, but remember your people honored you first. Remember that. We want to help you be successful, all that we can do to help you be successful. That's what we're going to do, whether you like it or not. I know you're in your 20s, early 20s. We want our youth to move forward, keep your eyes and your ears open. You see opportunity to help somebody, I want you to do that, okay?
Yes, sir.
It'll return back to you. We got another song called You Ain't Seen Nothing. This is by Lamar Anthem. You Ain't Seen Nothing. And we'll be right back after this.
What up, Detroit? Lamar Anthem, baby. Yeah, we about to get it in this year. Looking for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Now with me, I always hit the place to the spit back. Wrist don't feel cause the iceberg with me. Heels don't sting cause I like beat dizzy. You can't feel just to say you ain't with me. Hold up, I know my back held by women. Showed up, but you don't see you ain't getting. Why not? I'm top spot and I'm living with eyes up 187 with no witnesses. I'm getting it. There's really no telling what it gives gonna end. Gotta start a judgment begins. You really think you know, get to thinking again. Best you ever seen in your life. Oh, I'm your everyday business. You ain't seen all that I got. No, you need to stop thinking this. You ain't seen all that I got. Seen nothing from the culture to the car. Seen nothing. Oh, no, Louis Vuitton. Seen nothing. You seen all that I got. You better feel me, I tell you this now. Gonna get down, I'ma shine round here soon like I don't stop. Seen nothing. My peak is unapproachable. 50% is what I'm supposed to lose. Continue with me, you can flow and blow, but the fall you take is like a bottomless pit. Keep up on the show of you, what you supposed to do, what they approaching you with. And I can give a damn what they think, and they just blow a nigga name up, hey, keep on. I'm fed up with the game, I'm taking it to another zone. I say, I'm fed up with the game, I'm taking it to another zone. The best you ever seen in your life. Oh, my everyday Christmas. You seen all that I got. No, you need to stop taking it. You seen all that I got. Sing nothing from the cold jewelry to the car. Sing nothing. Oh no, Louis Vuitton. Sing nothing, sing nothing, sing nothing, sing nothing. You seen all that I got. You better feel me and take it in now. When they get down, come and get down. I'ma shine round here. Seems like there's no stop. Sing nothing. I see you niggas hating the shit blatantly. Don't even know how much paper I get. Wait to see you seeing shit, cause cake can get me all laid up with a chick hitting. I'm flossing the street. You need to stop before I'm parked your heartbeat. I'm all deep in every single one of my click is hard as the concrete. Everything I prayed on is upon me. So talking smack behind my back is showing up a button that launch me. I see you niggas really wanna taunt me. You talk about this, talk about that, like a bunch of good back shit. You need to get up off me. Or better yet, stay the hell away from me before bodies get chalked up. And know the real before any comments about me is brought up. This time no fault, bud. The next time is part one. The best you ever seen in your life is right here. I'm an everyday Christmas, New Year, yeah. You seen all that I got. Sing nothing from the cold jewelry to the car. Sing nothing. Oh no, Louis Vuitton. Sing nothing, sing nothing, sing nothing, sing nothing. You seen all that I got. You better feel me and take it in now. When they get down, come and get down. I'ma shine round here. Seems like there's no stop. Sing nothing. Yeah. I'm about to pop this off, man. This year, 2012, Lamar Anthem. Stay tuned. Got something to prove. Y'all know how it be. Get that.
Okay. I heard you say 2012, huh?
Yeah, that was one of the ones I written in 2012.
Oh, I thought it was made yesterday, man. It sounds so good. Okay. But yeah, what made you write that song?
At the time in my career, I was about just starting, and a lot of people was hating down, trying to down my talent. I don't know why. I guess every artist go through that. Some of the artists that I talked to, they said, look, you need to worry about if you didn't have any haters, so he said that's when you start worrying. When you ain't got no haters, then that's when you start worrying.
At least your haters listening, huh?
Right, at least the haters listening, they really inspired me to for that song. Like, you think what I'm doing now is something, you ain't seen nothing yet. So, this was just like I felt like that was the beginning of my talent. That's when I was just transferring over from a rapper to a singer. So as you see, I had both in there. So slowly I went from that to slow R&B soul. It was a progress. But I came up with that because the haters hating on me, and I just had to let them know something. That's why I came up with that song.
Okay. I don't know if it was in 2010 or 11. It might have been early. I don't know what exact date. We was out at the field on Frederick and St. Albans. This young, brash kid jumped up on the stage, grabbed the mic, and turned it out. That was you, man. That was you. I said to myself, this brother gonna do something. And look where you're at now. It's amazing how you can watch young talent go from one point to another, man. They don't know eyes is on them. And see, a lot of people think if they never heard of you and then all of a sudden they hear of you big time, they think you are an overnight sensation. But they don't know you put a lot of sweat, equity, and money into your craft to perfect it. You're working hard. There's no such thing as an overnight success. If you're going to have success, buddy, you're going to work for it, okay?
You got to.
It's not going to be given to you. But it'll be given to you only if you show you're willing to work for it. Then the people go, hey, man, I want you to take some of this. Try this. You can have some of this. That's probably getting ready to happen to your career. You put in a lot of sweat equity. I think people are going to start recognizing you now. Like you said, you won the award, so you're being recognized now. Somebody talking about you. They didn't just pick your name out of a hat, right?
No, they didn't. They did not. I had to work for that.
Tell us, how was your experiences coming out to the field and singing before people who had never heard of you? How did that, and you was a young guy, what was going through you at that time?
At that time, I don't know what to call it. I was striving for a lot of attention because I had loved it. I fell in love with the attention that my voice had brought me when people didn't know me and they first hear me. It was like a drug to me. I thrive to go to new places and people look at me and judge me, and when they hear what comes out of my mouth, it's like I've seen people stop from eating whatever their best food was in the restaurant, or stopping mid-air and like, what?
Yeah, I like that. I like those moments. Again, I tell all artists, when you hit that stage, you don't do a love song. You wake people up. You hit it hard. The formulas, you run on stage, you break it down, and you run off stage. Why? Because they remember how you came and how you left. You know, you always want to make an impact when you first hit that stage. Yes, make them stop putting stuff in their mouth in midair. You know what I'm saying? Rock the house.
Right.
Yeah, I remember another time I went to a executives. There was some marketings and advertisers for the automotive industry. They had some of the bosses in there, you know, general foremans, UAW presidents. It was a Christmas party. You remember that?
Yeah. Where was it at again?
It was at the Rooster Tail. There was a Christmas party.
Oh, yeah, I remember that,
Yeah, you came in. I was telling everybody, yeah, I know that young kid. They said, you really? And, you know, you turned it out, man. You did a good job, I have to say. You did a great job.
Thank you. I love that audience that night, too. That was a nice audience.
Yeah. We got another song. Now, this song is called Let Me Show You.
That's my newest one.
It's the newest one, ladies and gentlemen. You're hearing it first on Detroit Hot Radio. I don't know if he's going to drop it. We're not going to play it till he tells us to play it. But we're going to introduce you to it right now. And this is Let Me Show You by Lamar Anthem.
Sexiness seeking. The mood is just so right for meeting her, yeah. The finest thing I have ever seen. It's hard for me to tame myself. Girl, I knew right from the start, you're the one I need, girl. I've been going to and from. Girl, there's a part of me that I wanna show you how I'm done. As I wrap my arms around you, can you feel my love? Can you feel my love? Let me show you that I got what it takes to let me hold you. I swear every breath I take is to show you 1 plus 1 we make 2, so let me show you. Believing in sexual healing, my mind is set on feeling your feeling, girl. It's simple, babe. Just give me a simple chance. You won't regret this feeling inside. Girl, we won't be torn apart. This for you and me, girl. This I promise from my heart. Girl, this I guarantee. Girl, let's go start round 1 up. As I wrap my arms around you, can you feel my love? Can you feel my love? Let me show you that I got what it takes to let me hold you. I swear every breath I take is to show you 1 plus 1 we make 2, so let me show you. Show you. Let me show you, baby. Girl, let me show you. Yeah. Let me show you. Whoa. Let me show you. Girl, I knew right from the start, you the one I need, girl. I've been going to and from. Girl, there's a part of me, and I wanna show you how I'm done. Whoa. As I wrap my arms around you, can you feel my love? Can you feel my love? Girl, we won't be torn apart. No. Girl, this I promise from my heart.
It's a new day for Detroit radio. It's Internet radio. Make sure you're streaming in your car. Detroit Hot Radio.
Lamar?
Yes, sir.
I've been getting a lot of notifications that song is hot. I don't know when you're going to drop it, man. Milk that other one a little bit more. You don't want to put your hits out there too quickly because you run out of music. This is my opinion. Instead of putting 15, 20 damn songs on a CD, put them out one at a time. You never run out of hits. You put them out all at once.
Right.
Yeah, if you put them all at once, they may not like half of them now because you put them out. You play that one song over and over and over, no matter what song it is. It might turn into a hit, you know. Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's a great song, Let Me Show You. What do you hope to accomplish? What are you shooting for right now? What are you trying to do?
Yeah, I do want to travel. That's what I'm planning right now is a tour with my 3 singles that I'm putting out. Actually, I'm trying to get to one of the record labels for a distribution deal. Basically, it's really what I'm trying to do now because, nowadays you have to have your own fan base for them to mess with you. It's not like it used to be where you can go get signed and you get money for it and they build your fan base up. You got to come with your own fan base now, and the internet taking over everything, so you might as well just be independent. Right now I'm about to start on tour within the next 4 months. I should be hearing about that.
Matter of fact, we're associated with Sony and we've been ready to do some great things, and we're looking for people of your caliber to introduce some programs that help your career for you to move around the world as opposed to just staying local. Right. You want to go to Japan and Australia and all that stuff. So you got to be connected with that kind of situation where they're taking people around like that. Andrew, I probably sent you a letter. I know she sent out some letters to certain artists about a new program that Detroit Hot Radio is getting ready to implement. Is there anything you want to say to Lamar, Andrea?
Just keep up the good work and, look out for your email. We're going to be sending a lot of information out with a lot of things that we're going to be doing in the near future pertaining to what he just mentioned about getting yourself out there and promoting and,
advertising
and selling your music and just building your fan base.
Absolutely.
That's what it's really about, the big support that you all need.
The theory is, brother, if your music is not heard in your own hometown, it's hard to make it where people don't know you.
Exactly.
Motown was the best. Philly did it. They gathered all the local artists and they did shows and put them on the radio and they boosted their music. And other radio stations had to pick it up and hear, people listen to Detroit Hot Radio all over the world. Matter of fact, they look to see what the competition is. So if you got a radio station in Australia, and you hear the artists on my station like, wow, how can we get these guys over here? So it's all about making sure that you're on the different medias out there. And Andrea is one of the best that I've ever seen. Matter of fact, she took Detroit Hot Radio around the world. It's a beautiful thing.
I agree. You need a bulldog. You need a bulldog on your team like Andrea.
All right, Lamar.
You got to be a go-getter out here. You can't have a bad attitude. You got to be humble, or you gotta let people know what you need. You can't act like you already got it, because if you act like you already got it, they're not gonna offer it to you because they're gonna feel you already got it.
Yes, sir.
You gotta be hungry for it, because when people say, Lamar Anthem, let's produce a show, they're gonna ask what we're gonna get. A lot of times, when they say that, they're not talking about, are you gonna bring a fan base? Call Andrea, info@DetroitHotRadio.com. Send her an email. We get it. But yeah, she sent out some emails to artists like yourself. No, because this program is designed and geared toward artists. We're going to give out that information, but we're not going to give it out over the radio just yet. We're going to make sure that the artists, Detroit artists, local artists, get an opportunity to see what it'll do, and then we'll offer it to a lot of more. Because our mission is to help Detroit artists. Being a Detroit artist myself, I know how hard it was. It was not easy for me to take my music to those syndicated radio stations that's not even owned by nobody in Detroit and try to get them to play your music. Especially terrestrial radio, the 107.5s and all that. Those are syndicated shows. That's why Steve Harvey is on them and all that. They're owned by the big boys, and they ain't trying to do the local stuff. They want Jay-Z. They want the big artists on there, okay? And to get a local artist on there is a struggle. What Detroit Hot Radio is always open to do is to expose the local cast, expose the music, I'm not trying to get out there right now, but I remember the days when I was trying to. And I want to do my part in making sure that our young people don't have that struggle like that. That'll cause them to do things that they would ordinarily do just to be famous. You feel me?
Right.
And that's corruption. We don't want to do that to our children. Corrupt them just so they can be a star. But that's what's going on. I know you know about it. We've come down to the end of the show. What we're going to do is go back to, can I play it again?
Yeah, you can play it again.
I just want to make sure, let me show you. Lamar, is there anything you want to say?
There's a couple things. The two songs that you heard, the major two songs, Never Cheat on You and Let Me Show You, are available worldwide, iTunes. Thank y'all, Pablo and Andrea, for the opportunity to be on the show. Thank y'all very much. And everybody, y'all tune in to Detroit Hot Radio. It's the hottest right now internet station in the world.
We really appreciate that plug. Andrea, did you have anything else you want to say?
Nope, okay. I'm all good.
So where are you going to be appearing next?
Well, right now I'm rehearsing to go overseas in Europe with the group, so I'm not planning anything right now. We're supposed to be leaving in fall. Right now we're doing extreme rehearsals and working on our routines and stuff like that.
What group is that?
The Theatrics.
The Theatrics. I think I've heard of them.
Yes, they came on back when the Dramatics first broke up, when Reggie and them left Dramatics.
Okay.
Reggie and Al Wilkins and them, they went and formed a group called Theatrics.
Do they have any music out?
Yeah, one called No Rebate on Love.
Can you get it to me?
Yeah, I can get it to you.
Get with Andrew, okay?
Okay.
Your music on iTunes, right?
Yes.
Okay, I want everybody to know on DetroitHotRadio.com there's a iTunes link where you can download music for just 99 cents. So if y'all want to support Lamar's music and you got 99 cents, that's all it takes is 99 cents. And buy his music. Just download one of his songs. It's right off iTunes on DetroitHotRadio.com. It's very simple to do. We made it very easy. When you hear his music on Detroit Hot Radio and you like that music, you can go immediately and download that music for 99 cents. So make sure you tell your friends that, Lamar. Tell them, say, look, I know y'all got $1. Support me. Don't give it to me in my hand. Go to and buy my record, and that'll put me on the chart, and you'll be helping me in the long run.
Yeah.
And tell them, I promise, when I get over, I'm going to come back to the community and do something.
That's right.
Yeah, got to have value and meaning to your career. And people will identify with you and they say, oh, he's a good brother. We got to support his music. That's what I want to say. We're going to close the show with Lamar's song. That's a beautiful song, man. Let me show you.
Thank you.
So, Lamar, don't be a stranger, man.
I won't.
We appreciate you coming on the show. Good brother.
Thank you, brother.
Andrea?
Yeah.
You want to say goodbye to Lamar?
I'll be talking to you soon, Lamar. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you, too.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
It's hard for me to take myself. Girl, I knew right from the start. You're the one I need, girl. I've been going to and from. Girl, there's a part of me that I wanna show you how I'm coming. As I wrap my arms around you, can you feel my love? Can you feel my love?
That's awesome.
Let me show you that I got what it takes to let me hold you. I swear every breath I take is to show you 1 + 1 we make 2, so let me show you. Believing in sexual healing. My mind is set on feeling your feeling, girl.
All right. Andrea, you still there?
I'm still here.
Yeah, what do you think about tonight's show?
It was awesome.
At P-Dot, I'd like the audience to know that she has a very exciting presence on stage. Am I right?
Yes, very good.
Well, we've come down to the end of the show, so thank you for calling in and hanging on. We really appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Again, we got some great things that's going to happen, and I'm looking forward to that myself. And I just want you to know that you're doing a fantastic job for Detroit Hot Radio. Appreciate you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Don't go nowhere. Just hold on. I'm going to close the show out, okay?
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we've come down to the end of the show. It's been a very good show. I really enjoyed talking to the young people in the business and hearing their excitement of the future. And again, if there's anything we can do to help them reach their goals and live their dreams, that's what we're going to do. Unabashedly, unshamefully, we're going to do it. No strings attached. We're just going to do it because they are children. They need just as much as anybody else's children in this world need. They have dreams like everybody else. They don't want to defer their dreams for somebody else. Work for somebody that's living their dreams? I don't think so. We're going to have to change that idea. Thanks for tuning in. You're listening to DetroitHotRadio.com. The name of the show is Let's Talk About It. We're here every Monday night. We'll be back again next week. We've got some exciting guests next week. Andrea, I'm sure she put something together for me. You know, she's like my producer now. She's making sure that we have some nice, exciting artists on the show. We look to do this as long as we can do it. We'll be back next Monday. Love your people. Love your community. Love your children. Love your craftsmen, your doctors, your builders. We need them. And let's go to work. We'll be back. And make sure you tune in. So without further ado, act like I don't want to turn this mic loose, don't I?
Right.
So,
say good night.
Yeah, so good night, ladies and gentlemen. It's been fun.